Today, we're talking about complacency. One of the quietest, most underestimated hazards on any job site. Complacency doesn't look like carelessness. It looks like confidence. It shows up after you've done a task so many times that your brain stops treating it like something that needs your full attention. You stop double-checking. You stop scanning for what's different today. You start running on autopilot, and that's exactly the problem. The tasks that hurt experienced workers are rarely the unfamiliar ones. Unfamiliar tasks make us cautious. It's the routine ones, the ones we've done 1,000 times without incident, that quietly earn our trust and then catch us off guard. Here's how it usually builds. A job feels repetitive, so your mind starts to wander. A shortcut works out fine once, so it becomes the new normal. Nothing bad happens for a while, so the warning signs stop registering as warnings. Before long, you're moving through a task without really seeing it anymore. That's when small mistakes turn into real incidents. A moment of lost focus near moving equipment. A hand placed without checking the line of fire. A missed step in a procedure that was there for a reason. None of these feel dangerous in the moment. That's what makes complacency so hard to catch. The danger isn't a single bad decision. It's the slow erosion of attention over time. So what do we watch for? Complacency tends to announce itself if you know the signs. Disengagement during safety talks. A rise in shortcuts. Skipped PPE. Missed inspections. Growing irritation when someone asks you to slow down. Frequent near misses that get brushed off instead of reported. Any one of these on its own might be nothing, but together, they're a pattern worth paying attention to. Fighting complacency isn't about working scared. It's about staying present. That starts with taking every hazard seriously, even the ones tied to tasks you could do with your eyes closed. It means showing up fully for safety meetings instead of mentally checking out. It means following procedures all the way through, even the steps that feel unnecessary. Because the moment you start skipping steps is the moment risk starts creeping back in. Self-awareness matters here more than almost anything else. If you catch yourself thinking, "I've always done it this way," treat that thought as a flag, not an excuse. Pause. Reset. Look at the task like it's the first time you've ever done it. That 5-second reset is often all it takes to catch something you would have otherwise missed. Watch your crew. Experienced workers set the tone for everyone around them. When you take every step seriously, newer workers learn to do the same. When shortcuts become visible and accepted, that spreads just as fast. And if something about a procedure genuinely doesn't make sense, if it feels outdated, unnecessary, or like it's slowing the job down for no reason, don't just quietly skip it. Bring it to your supervisor or raise it at the next Toolbox talk. There might be a smarter way to do it, but that conversation needs to happen before anyone decides to cut a corner, not after. At the end of the day, complacency isn't a character flaw. It's a natural side effect of experience, but it's also predictable, which means it can be managed. Stay alert to the signs. Take routine tasks as seriously as new ones. Speak up when something feels off, and give yourself permission to slow down, even for a few seconds, before starting a task you could do in your sleep.